Hi, Lee here with another video. Just to preview Swansea City for tomorrow. Didn't see the point doing a Norwich review. Everyone who watched that, I think, less spoke about that, the better. Just hope we put a better performance in tomorrow. I have got an opposition side of things. This is Curtis Evans, Swansea City YouTuber. I'll put this in. He's linked in the description for all of his stuff. Go and check it out. Go and give him support, everything like that. Thank you for Curtis for this. Really appreciate it. Here's Curtis's side for tomorrow's game against Swansea.
Hiya everyone, on Leroy's channel is Curtis Evans here, who is a Swansea City fan and matchday vlogger, and Leroy has asked me to give a preview ahead of this weekend's game. Now, Sunderland secure their place in the playoffs. Congratulations, Leroy, on your club getting into the playoffs. We're just about surviving the championship after a really topsy-turvy season, quite difficult. But obviously we got rid of Luke Williams. We put Alan Sheehan in interim charge until the end of the season. He's done a superb job. We're going into this game with 2 wins on the bounce against Derby County and Plymouth Argyle. Obviously, superb performance against Plymouth Argyle on Wednesday night. It could have easily been 6 or 7 if we took the other hatful of chances as well as the 3 goals he scored. But yeah, 3-0 win against Plymouth Argyle. Can't fault it. But Sunderland, much tougher test. And there's still a chance that Sunderland may look to get into the automatic places. They're still going to want to be fighting while we're pretty much going to be on a beach virtually. So I think Sunderland will probably come out on top of this one, unfortunately for us. I mean, you never know though, on a day stranger things happen. I would personally take a draw. I'd definitely take a 1-1 right now, but I think Sunderland will probably scrape a 2-1. I think Wilson Isidore, who has been really good since joining the club, will score. And I think Joe Bellingham will get another one past us, while I reckon Zan Vipotnik will get our goal. I mean, saying that, we haven't lost away at Sunderland since 2012 when it was the Premier League. Stefan Sessegnon and Craig Gardner getting the goals. Hopefully that would continue for us, but based on how Sunderland have been this season and pretty much a nothing game for us, I'm not too sure if that streak's going to continue. But you never know, stranger things have happened, as I said, but hopefully we can get some sort of point up there. But I think Sunderland will probably end up doing a job, to be honest. So thank you, Leroy, for letting me on the channel, and good luck on the weekend.
Again, thank you to Curtis for that. Really appreciate it. Agree with what he says. It does look like Alan Sheehan steadied the ship at Swansea a little bit after the sacking of Luke Williams. The form at the Stadium of Light does linger over them. We haven't beat them since 2011-12 under Martin O'Neill. Last year, obviously, we got beat 2-1 in Mike Dodds' second spell in charge. Ronald scored twice. Brazilian player, and Luke O'Neill scored for Sunderland. Didn't play particularly well that game, and it lasted till the end of the season, really. So hopefully it's a different story tomorrow. I think it should be a comfortable win, seeing where both teams are on the league table. But we've been here before with Preston, Plymouth, Coventry, a lot of other teams. Cardiff should have been more comfortable than what it was. But yeah, and just got to go out there and do the business, keep getting the wins and keep pushing on, getting the momentum in the squad ready for the playoffs. The team, Reggie's already come out and said Job's missing. So I imagine it'll be Brown and Neil in the midfield again with Rig further forward. Roberts will come back in for Alexic, who the poor kid had a stinker against Norwich, but he wasn't alone. I think Tommy Watson will continue wide left. I don't think Regis will start Lafayette. If he does, I'll be surprised. And I think Wilson will come in for Mayenda. You'll play Wilson up front. Even though Mayenda played kind of well on the left-hand side, maybe it's a thing to think about. Does he move Mayenda at the wide left and play Isidore, drop Watson at the bench? But I think he'll start Tommy Watson. I think he should play these cards Tuesday. He says he's not scared to play Tommy Watson, so I think he will. Hielder will continue at left-back, unfortunately. And I know this league thing says we haven't lost the league game with Leo Hielder in the side. Doesn't change the fact he's an absolute terrible footballer. Hume would be right back and O'Neill be centre off with Patterson in goal, who I thought actually had a good game on Tuesday night. I'm going 3-1 Sunderland win. I think it'll be comfortable. I fancy Wilson and Isidore to get back in the goals. Now I won't be surprised if Paddy Roberts comes up with one. I hope so, because we need him scoring more goals going into this playoff run. Little positive thing on the injury side. Regis said today that Mundell, Elise, Serkin and Ballard should all be back fit for the playoffs. So unlike the last time, let's touch wood, there's no more injuries, should be going to the playoffs with a fully fit squad, unlike the last time we were in the Championship playoffs. So that'd be a good sign and a good thing, because when we do have a fully fit squad, I think it's up there with the very best in the Championship. And there's no sicko we'll have a fourth in the league when we have a fully fit squad. So hopefully they do get come back fully fit, including Niall Huggins apparently as well. It should be back for the playoffs, so I think it'll be a massive boost. But we got to take into account that he hasn't kicked a football since Coventry last season, unfortunately for the kid. I think he's a brilliant player as well. He's just handicapped with injuries all the time. Thank you for all the likes and engagements on the previous videos. I really, really do appreciate it. Subscribe, it's free, totally free of charge. So if you don't mind doing that, please do. Enjoy the video, enjoy the game tomorrow, and I'll be back on Sunday with a review where hopefully we're celebrating 3 points. Thank you again to Curtis. Enjoy the game tomorrow, mate. Just hopefully the result goes our way and not yours. Enjoy the weekend. How are the lads?